Capítulo 4. Los extraños.
Ah, Holmes. After our trip to nippy Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World heat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know, but you look exhausted. Why don't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage! Good Lord, what have you done? That's my stuff.
I'm sorry, mister. It was an accident. It's fine, it's fine. I'll just put everything back. Where are the socks? These, handcuffs. Are they yours? Oh, this never happens to me, sir. Honest, ask anyone. I'll get this sorted, don't worry. No need to bring the boss into it. I'll get this sorted, don't worry. No need to bring the boss into it.
Ah, not an auspicious start, is it? Never mind, I'll handle it. You go on ahead.
La casa de banco Gray va a organizar una subasta privada de ópalos negros. El banco no revela el origen de estas piedras poco comunes, aunque la empleada del banco, la señora Zoe Clemens, ha confirmado la autenticidad de cada piedra. Los que se mencionaban en la otra carta, ¿no? No sé dónde tengamos que ir. Vamos acá. ¿Quién es el vendedor de joyas que se oculta tras la A? Me falta mucha información.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
You're a lucky man. I know about this.
El banco se encuentra en la calle que sube del puerto en la margen izquierda de Capitanía Marítima, frente al barrio chino. Perdón. Dice... Sube del puerto en la margen izquierda de Capitanía Marítima, frente al barrio chino. Pues nosotros estamos acá hacia el norte, ¿no? Y el barrio chino, quiero pensar que es eso rojo que se ve ahí. Quiero pensar. Entonces, vamos hacia acá.
Black opals being auctioned at the banking house of E.W. Gray. Black opals being auctioned at the banking house of E.W. Gray.
Va a haber una subasta. Antes de ir, vamos a ver si encontramos más.
Can I ask you a question?
What makes you think I can be of any help?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Interesting, but I've never heard of it.
Is this familiar to you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Si antes de llegar allá directamente, vamos a ver si podemos llegar con más información.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
That's not something I know, sir. Someone else might know more.
Where you at, gentlemen? Here to enjoy yourselves? Go on, don't be shy. We have something for everyone. Why not start with a drink and see where things take you? My girls don't talk. Your wives will never know. My girls don't talk. Your wives will never know.
Habrá que venir para acá más adelante. Despacho y supervisor del puerto.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't help you.
Got a spot in mind?
Actually, I'm not sure yet.
Otro desapareció. Es un Tao, 34 años.
Our ship leaves tomorrow morning. No room for sightseeing then. More people missing here, too.
Va como una red global de secuestros y todo. Técnicamente. Vamos, a no global, pero al menos de aquí de los Estados Unidos.
Could you help me?
You better ask someone else about that.
Ahora tranquila, ya ando como poniendo los límites y hasta dónde.
Are you able to help me?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
De hasta dónde podemos llegar, ¿no? De aquí de la ciudad.
Black opals being auctioned at the banking house of E.W. Gray.
A ver. Ese es el despacho del supervisor. No estamos acá. Por donde está la estatua del lado derecho. O sea que hay que seguir por ahí. Y doblar a la derecha un poquito más para acá.
Looks like someone's nightmare.
Por aquí debe estar. Estamos en el barrio chino.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't wish to be rude, but I don't have a clue about this.
Esto es el barrio chino, vamos a... Tiene que estar enfrente del barrio chino. Michi, hola Michi. No se puede acariciar. Ya no puede ser este juego.
Do you know anything about this?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Si se escuchó gente, pero son por los ladridos de mi perro. Encontramos el banco.
Mr. Frank Barnaby, right? Auction's about to start.
Tiene miopía. Tabloide oculto. Abraham Lincoln está vivo. Algo en el bolsillo, un bocadillo. Un necio paranoico de mal gusto, además es miope. Convierte en un pensador crítico que se le plantea todo hasta la verdad. Vamos a... Bueno, es que es un guardia. Pero vamos a poner que es un pensador crítico. Vamos a hacer... No vengo disfrazado, vamos a Sherlock Holmes.
You have me mistaken, sir. My name...
If you ain't Frank Barnaby, you ain't coming in.
Listen, the fate of many lives is at stake.
I'm sure it is.
So, not going to let me in then?
No name, no invitation, no entry.
Holmes,
Closed
over
auction,
here.
gems sold. Invitation only.
Move along, mister. Ain't nothing here for you.
Gran Barnaby posee una invitación a la estatua.
Any luck?
None. They're holding an auction, invitation only. The good news is, I know who might have one. We need to find Mr. Barnaby.
Who?
Frank Barnaby, most likely a local.
And you think Mr. Barnaby would be happy to share his invitation?
Let us first find him, then we can see if he is the generous
Gran
type.
Barnaby.
Can I ask you a question?
I thought no one would ever ask.
Una tienda en el barrio que se llama Joyas Ocultas de Barnaby. Dracon la Paca se busca por necromancia, secuestro e intento de asesinato. $200 y el agradecimiento personal de su majestad.
Look, Watson. What have we here? A local crime star.
A star?
¿Acaso?
You have a strange way with words. Frankly, we have more pressing matters.
I'm not going after these troublemakers, but the posters will add nicely to my collection of criminal profiles. I read a study that suggests facial features can determine a person's tendency towards cruelty or deviant behavior.
Well, you can't stop progress.
Si encontramos 10 de estos carteles, mejoraríamos la forma en que se perfila Sherlock. Así que bueno, vamos a ver si lo podemos encontrar. Como número 1 necesitamos encontrar el tal Frank Barnaby. Aquí hay otro. Dona al bandido húmedo Madlío para atacar a familiares con un pollo crudo. $5 y un par de zapatos.
How marvelous, Holmes. A city within a city.
Indeed, those lanterns are delightful. It is as though we have been transported to the Orient itself.
Pues mientras aquí debe ser Barnaby, este es.
Locked. No one's here. Locked. No one's here. Rather unassuming for a jewelry store.
Damn, he at it again. Barnaby still owes you. If he can't pay in greenbacks, he'll pay in blood.
May I ask you something?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
Los caballeros afirman que Barnaby les debe dinero. Tiene fama de alcohólico y se está emborrachando en estos momentos en un bar local que se llama J.D. Gator. En el barrio criollo se le puede reconocer porque lleva un sombrero amarillo y una chaqueta verde. Vale, pues ya tenemos la ubicación. Ya nada más vamos a ver si... Hay otro cartel. Stan Lord Smith por piratería. Recompensa tanto oro como pese el buscado. Otro Michi. Llevamos tres carteles de 4 con esto. Tammy dulce por robar 20 naranjas y un paquete de frutos secos. Recompensa 3 caballos de categoría. Llevamos 4. Necesitamos 10. Vamos a tratar de encontrarlos antes de seguir con la historia. No parece que sea muy difícil, ya llevamos 4. 5. Ryan Senador Kelly. Por robar sobre todo un par de calcetines y una bota. Recompensa un suministro de cerveza de color. Eso sí me interesa. Barrio de pescadores. Y por acá a lo mejor hay más carteles. Bueno, 6. Liam Cielo Clayton. Por envenenamiento en masa durante la velada de Navidad. Recompensa $600 y una medalla de oro del Congreso. También se me hace a un lugar pequeño y demasiados criminales, ¿no? Pobre gente. Deben vivir con miedo hasta de salir de su casa. Y otro. Jennifer Viuda Negra Pritchett por hacer y vender pasteles de carne humana. Recompensa $800. Hombre, pues yo creo que más que por hacer y vender los pasteles de carne humana debería ser por más. matar a esa gente, ¿no?
This place. There's a sparkling charm, does it not?
It does. My soul will always yearn for London's gloom, but it reminds me of Cordona in a nice way. Barnaby, unconscious but with his eyes open.
Aquí está Barnaby. Sin querer lo encontramos. Señor Barnaby, la casa de banco de Gray le invita a participar en una subasta privada. Nos complace presentar una extraordinaria colección de ópalos negros poco comunes en venta. Pónganse en contacto con nuestra empleada para más información. Le rogamos encarecidamente que lleve el traje más impecable que tenga y que venga sobrio. Un solo incidente más y le excluiremos de nuestra lista de compradores. Pues ya esa advertencia ya no
Look, Watson, the two of you are just alike.
Oh, great. So I look like a haggard alcoholic.
Eureka!
What have you got?
An idea. First, we'll need Mr. Barnaby's clothes.
Holmes.
Watson, time is of the essence. You will go to the bank, not as yourself, but as Frank Barnaby.
Holmes, we look nothing alike.
The hat and coat will do the heavy lifting. Just stay cool, play the part, and no one will notice the difference. Trust me.
Holmes, must we really indulge in this farce?
It worked in Switzerland, didn't it?
Sure, if you redefine the word worked.
Vale, pues vamos a ir hacia el banco. A ver si de camino encontramos otro de esos carteles como este. Bueno, no lo puedo dar porque...
You look great, Watson. The guard has myopia. You'll walk right through.
Pero hay que quedarse con la ubicación para después.
Where's my cash, Frank? In a bartender's tip jar? Where's the money, Barnaby?
I'll wait here so as not to arouse suspicion.
Mr. Barnaby.
Right you are. Shop owner.
Right. Your invitation, sir?
Here you go.
You okay, sir? Seem to have the jumps.
I'm in a rush.
Come on in.
Listo, estamos dentro.
Heavens, I never seen gems so big.
I simply must have them.
No sé, hay que fijar esto.
This might be useful. I'll make a note.
Distinguidos filántropos. Armitage, Arneson. De aquí puede salir el nombre que necesitamos.
Morning, sir, and welcome to the E.W. Gray Banking House. The auction will begin shortly. Name's Zoe Clemens, and I'd be delighted to help you.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Clemens. I am Frank Barnaby. I do have some questions, if you don't mind.
¿Qué tienen de especial esas piedras?
These gems are rather curious. What can you tell me about them?
These rare beauties are black opals, all the way from Coober Pedy, South Australia. When they catch the light, the dark stone becomes a brilliant rainbow. It's something special.
Forgive my curiosity, but who was the previous owner?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to disclose them details.
¿Quieren ser robadas? Pues sí, son.
It doesn't say where these stones came from, no provenance, no previous owner. I'm starting to suspect they were illegally procured.
What? We would never. I can assure you these gems were bought from one of New Orleans' most upstanding citizens, a philanthropist no less. If you would like to know more, I could get my manager.
You old dog, Barnaby. Didn't think you'd sober up for the auction. An hour ago, you were 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, you know, I hold my liquor better than most. And the auction was an important business opportunity.
An important business opportunity. Ha! What have you done with the real Barnaby?
Well, maybe I'm drunker than I thought, mister.
Mister? What's wrong, Frank? You're looking pale. Don't you recognize your old pal, Grub?
Observar. Sombra de la grande, demasiado grande. Orgulloso o pretencioso. Es el sheriff. Manicure impecable, le gusta la moda o detesta ensuciarse. Textiles de lujo, le importan las apariencias. Es bastante excéntrico, se cuida las uñas, su apariencia y su imagen. Sin embargo, es solo una tapadera de su verdadera naturaleza de individuo poderoso y sus remordimientos en la comunidad sin remordimientos en la comunidad local, que usa su imagen para distraer y disfrazar sus verdaderas intenciones. No más que un perro ladrador, poco mordedor. El hombre intenta aparentar que es una figura destacada en la vida de Nueva Orleans, sin embargo, solo es un engranaje menor dentro de la maquinaria gubernamental. De hecho, se siente tan incómodo y insatisfecho con su papel que intenta compensar con torneos ridículos, aspecto a la moda y un comportamiento amenazante. Vamos a ponerle esto.
Sorry, Sheriff, but I don't have time for this.
Now, Frank, when I'm talking to you, everything else waits. If I want to talk, you talk. If I say jump, you say off which pier. Do we understand each other?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, while I have you, there's the matter of your outstanding fines. I've been more than reasonable, but I'm afraid the bills come due.
Fines? Right. I'm afraid I don't have anything on me.
That's funny. Ain't you at the auction? I weren't born yesterday, Frank. Now, assault, battery, disorderly conduct, that's serious stuff. You got off easy, but if you don't pay up, things get a whole lot worse.
Look, Sheriff, I'm not actually...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Think careful now, 'cause Frank Barnaby only owes us cash. But fraud, impersonation, that's weasel behavior. And you know what we do to weasels round these parts. Feed 'em to the gators. So, Frank, what's it gonna be?
Here's all I have.
Mighty fine of you. The people of this parish deserve peace. They don't take kindly to visitors. Don't miss that boat tomorrow morning, Doctor.
Doctor. ¿Será que se supo quién somos? El sheriff local ha reconocido el disfraz. Ha insistido en que nos vayamos a ver mañana por la mañana. Toca volver al barco y cambiarse para evitar el legado Barnaby.
Do you know anything about this?
I don't want to disappoint you, but I'm clueless.
No hay que comentárselo a Sherlock.
I told you, Holmes. I told you it was a bad plan. Now we're penniless and wanted criminals.
Hysteria gets us nowhere, Watson. Tell me what happened.
The sheriff saw right through me. He knew who I was from the start. Extorted me for every coin I had.
Bah, all that matters is what you learned about the gems.
I shan't discuss it while still wearing that blighter's clothes. I'm going back to the boat to get changed.
You know, I think the look actually compliments you. Why bother changing it?
al barco. ¿Un caballo echado? No es muy común.
A pox on the crew.
Forget the sheriff. I'm sure it was simply bluster and bloviation.
No. No! Was that your luggage again? I don't understand. We just got it back in order. It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my head.
¿Y qué hay que hacer?
Always a pleasure to see you regular, Mr. Barnaby. Welcome home.
Do you know anything about this?
No, honey, I've heard nothing.
Can I ask you a question?
It isn't possible for me to help you. I'm sorry.
Help me, please.
No, I've never heard of it. But I can help you with something else.
Could you help me?
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't help you.
Yeah, I did.
Are you able to help me?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Supone que están... Ah, aquí está.
Oh, bollocks, now our clothes are in the bloomin' water.
It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my head.
I ain't sure what you did to the sheriff, but it must have been something real hairy to have him chuck your luggage off the pier.
With respect, miss, have we met before?
If you were the real Frank Barnaby, yeah, we would have. But where are my manners? I'm Lucy. And you are?
John, I didn't mean to be rude. I've just had a difficult day, miss.
Well, it's barely noon. And you've already made an enemy in Sheriff Grubb. The man starves his gators just in case someone crosses him. John who?
Watson.
Well, Johnny, if you plan on sticking around, you better change that suit, or Frank's reputation will catch up with you. And then you'll be a John Doe.
Alas, I think one of those gators is currently devouring my spare clothes.
You've got yourself in a fine pickle. All right, come on board the Nymph of Louisiana, and I'll sort you something to wear.
The nymph? Is that what it sounds like? Why are you helping me?
Well, let's just say you ain't the only one who's had run-ins with the sheriff. Way I see it, this city deserves better. Now quit your stalling and head on over to the Nymph. I'll be in room 6.
This Mr. Barnaby is proving rather useful. Perhaps you're not so different after all.
One more word,
Just
Holmes, and
tell
I'll
me
hand
what
you
you've
over to
learned.
the sheriff.
Sorry, was that John talking or Frank?
Oh, go annoy someone else while I visit the
Yo te
nymph.
voy a empezar algo, me suena otra cosilla, ¿eh?
Well, look at you. All dressed up with nowhere to go.
I can't thank you enough. As I was saying, our journey has hardly gone to plan. We seem no closer to finding our missing people than when we left.
Well, if there were anything to know, Champagne'll know it. She's across everything in New Orleans. Look for her in the fisherman's village behind the Creole Quarter.
Thank you again, Lucy. I shall make my way there now.
Good luck, Johnny. Keep out of trouble.
Buscar a la tal Lucy. Ah, no, perdón. A Champagne.
Ah, forgive me, Watson. The difference is plain as day. What a remarkable transformation from Barnaby.
If we're critiquing wardrobes, Holmes, maybe you can explain why you used to roll just one sleeve up. Did you get bored halfway through?
Necesitamos ir a barrio de pescadores, que ya habíamos encontrado donde estaba. Creo que hay otro cartel. No sé si este sí lo agarré o no. No, Brian el Emperador Matucci. Por el desmembramiento de 13 personas, recompensa $10,000. Creo que nos faltan 2. Voy a ir al que estaba por acá. Que no pudimos agarrar porque andamos manejando a Watson. Vamos por este y según se cuenta nos va a faltar uno. Este creo que lo había visto. No, por acá no parece porque no hay paso. Creo que lo había visto por acá. El camino de hecho al barrio de pescadores. Hasta ese que ya lo agarré. No sé si sea aquí. Creo que era por acá. Sí, este. Rafa Shatuchu Arronte. Por conspiración para cometer fraude fiscal por nigromancia. Recompensa 10 acres de tierra y una granja. Nos falta uno porque si no me hubiesen dado caso completado o un logro, no sé. Algo por así. Por el estilo. Aquí estoy yo cuando duermo. Seguimos en búsqueda del último cartel de esos.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I've heard about that. Let me tell you.
En una choza en un barco tiene 2 perros. ¿Era aquí? Pues esta choza está en un barco. Ahí está, casual.
Tocqueville? Lafayette! Hush now. No offense, Cher. Them two don't take kindly to gents. Especially foreigners. How can champagne help you? Trip to the bayou? Feeding a huge crocodile?
Some other time, perhaps. Word has it you know everything that goes on round these parts.
Maybe. Maybe not. What you want to know?
The bank in town recently purchased a valuable collection of gemstones from a wealthy man. What do you know of it?
Sure. I hear everything. This time I tell you for free. Next time, you pay.
Thank you.
May have been 1, 2 weeks ago. Rich man's butler sold him some black opals.
And this rich man is?
Don't know his name, only that he from the French Quarter. Folk back in town could take you there. That's all I know. You need a boat? I hire him out for dollars. Or a bottle of you know what.
Thank you for the offer and the help.
Bueno, pues ya tenemos más info. Un ricachón del barrio. Un barrio del barrio francés. Un llevo palos.
I
feel much better in this suit, even if it is not mine. I'm gonna die. Gonna die.
Are you all right, sir?
It'll come again. I will die.
What happened?
The lower of death came to me last night. I know it will come again.
Let's start from the beginning. My name is Sherlock Holmes. Could you describe last night's events for me?
I'm Cole Seabrook. It was my mom, Brigitte. She came to me in the shape of a giant black rooster. Before that, some hit the wall outside. Then she came in. She took my will and she led me to the water.
Perhaps you were dreaming?
I wish I was. The Great Gator was there. It called me and I couldn't resist, but then the spell broke and I managed to crawl ashore.
Interesting.
I know how it sounds to an outsider, but it was the lower of death and it ain't finished with me.
Describe es un nahual, a menos aquí en México se le conocen como nahuales.
You mentioned a lower. What is that exactly?
You outsiders only know one God. But there are many and we call them lowers. And my mom Brigitte is one of them. She is the lower of death and life. She heals the righteous and punishes the guilty.
Did you feel anything apart from fear last night?
Yeah. The signs of Mammon's presence, no doubt about it. Everything became blurry, and my mouth was dry, and the light became very bright.
That is something. There are too many imprints here. It's hard to say where he did or didn't go.
Vamos a investigar este caso.
He dropped a cup here. This one is almost odorless. It smells sweet. Interesting. I will take it just in case.
I would love to learn more about these. The healing properties of some herbs.
Cold ground herbs here. And some are extremely dangerous.
Mezclar en proporciones idénticas, vara de oro, hojas de fresa, flores de jazmín. Una receta, ¿sí? ¿Qué más? A ver.
Some chewing tobacco leaves.
Tabaco.
Cheap and strong brew. Judging by the facial features, Cole and one of his relatives. With William in Shreveport, 1879. Supper leftovers. It's not a simple tea. A herbal concoction, rather.
Black tea seems not to be very popular here.
Are you a good fisherman, Cole?
I wouldn't say so, sir.
Algo para... Aquí hay algo.
A feather. Not black, however.
Did you really expect to find the feather of rock here?
More boot prints here.
Bueno, pues con esto ya podemos...
We have a feathered friend in the case. The poor bird crashed against Cole's house. The damage is recent.
Reconstruir la escena, ¿no? Aquí se le cayó la taza. Puede ser que así. Pues casi porque se iba tambaleando, ¿no? Entonces esta es una. Esta es la 3. Esta es 2. Y ¿dónde está la última? Acá. A ver ahí. Esta está mal. Ya nomás está mal la tercera. Así, validado.
Cole was having dinner. He was alone. The herbal decoction started to affect him. He became dizzy and dropped the cup. Hallucinations and stimulation brought him outside. He could have drowned if not for the sobering effects of the cold water.
Sir?
Bebió usted anoche.
I must ask you, did you have a drink last night?
No, sir, I didn't take a sip. It all happened before I went to bed, and I only drink to fall asleep. That's just how it is lately.
Cole, I am sure that you were alone last night. The Lowers were not with you.
Well, what else could you say?
I didn't say that I disbelieve you. I'm wondering about this recipe.
It's just herbal tea. I went to Mr. Samdi and he gave me the recipe to help calm my heart.
Is he a doctor?
He is a voodooist. It was risky, but all I wanted was some sleep.
Where can I find him?
On the side of the church at one of the entrances to the Fisherman's Quarter. Look for a Veve sign, but watch what you say. He has the power of voodoo.
I'll be careful.
Entonces ahora tenemos que ir por un tal voodooista. Se le puede encontrar en el lateral de la iglesia en una de las entradas al barrio de pescadores. La señal de un bebé en su ubicación me ayudará a localizarlo. Dice el voodooista. Cole recibió la receta para la decocción de hierbas de un lugareño llamado Samedi, un conocido voodooista. Se le puede encontrar en la lateral de la iglesia en una de las entradas al barrio de pescadores. La señal de un bebé en su ubicación me ayudará a localizarle. Es lo que vamos a hacer ahora. Pero bueno, vamos a preguntarle a alguien a ver si sabe su ubicación. Este señor.
Excuse me, just one question.
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
Los lugareños parecen respetar a Samedi, a pesar de que es un tanto extraño. Ayuda a las personas con problemas de salud, les aconseja y resuelve disputas. Y también elimina calumnias y males de ojo. Bueno, pero eso no me ayudó mucho a saber dónde encontrarlo. Aunque ahora que yo recuerdo, carta de Samedi. Estimado señor Holmes, sabía que en el momento en que oyera hablar de vudú se volvería escéptico de inmediato. Este mundo no es lo que parece. Me resulta extraño que en su trayecto aún muestre incredulidad. Siento no poder estar ahí cuando venga a buscarme. Me encantaría poder abrirme los ojos. Supongo que querría preguntarme por la receta que encontró en casa de Cole. Al saber de su tragedia le dije que hiciera una infusión con esas hierbas. Los efectos de la infusión son el consuelo y el apagamiento de los nervios. Si no me cree, lea este libro. En él se encuentran las respuestas que busca. Que los espíritus le acompañen, señor Holmes. Amedi. Postdata. Cuando halle lo que busca, por favor devuelva el tomo. Hay libros que tienen el poder de obrar mal si caen en las manos equivocadas. Una planta que altera hojas en punta, hojas verdes. ¿Quién es el vendedor de joyas que se oculta tras la A? Pero no. Creo que no tengo todavía los datos necesarios. Hay dos que están bien, me falta una. Seguramente sea I. Anderson. Seguramente el vendedor de joyas que se oculta tras la A del telegrama del Instituto de Delway sea E. Anderson del barrio francés. Pero antes de eso... necesito... leer el libro. Pero no sé cómo hacerlo. Tiene un agradable aroma dulce e intenso. Flores blancas grandes. Pero no sé cómo hacerle para leer el libro.
At least the weather is on our side.
Aquí hay algo. Ah, ok. Buscar esto en los archivos. Flores amarillas con hojas en punta. A ver. De menos de 2.5 centímetros de diámetro. Menos de 2.5 centímetros. Peciolo. Olor. Colores amarillas, amarillo. Buscar vara de oro, planta herbácea que perenne de la familia de las Asteraceae. La vara de oro tiene un efecto diurético importante y se usa para la ingestión y el reuma. Tiene propiedades antiinflamatorias generales. Esa es una. La otra, de unos 10-15 centímetros de altura. Forma de trompeta. Un agradable dulce intenso. Blancas. Estramonio, también conocido como la trompa del diablo. Es una planta venenosa potente. En caso de intoxicación, el estramonio causa sequedad en la boca, trastornos del habla y al tragar pupilas dilatadas, visión de cerca alterada, temor a la luz, delirios, alucinaciones y agitación. El envenenamiento grave se caracteriza por la pérdida de orientación y una excitación mental aguda, que pues básicamente fue lo que le pasó al bueno de Cole, que era la sensación que tenía. Un manojo de hojas trifoliadas verdes de entre 4 a 6 centímetros. Forma de la hoja trifoliada. Agrio, olor agrio. Amargo y rancio, ¿será? Fresa. Las hojas de fresa son un remedio efectivo para mejorar el apetito y normalizar los procesos digestivos. Los tés e infusiones hechos con hojas de fresa tienen un efecto positivo en el corazón, ayudando a reducir la presión arterial. Tienen un efecto energético moderado. Entonces esto... Sí, sí, preguntárselo a
Hopefully we
Watson.
won't stumble upon the sheriff.
O hay que comentárselo aquí al pescador, que pues es el afectado, ¿no? Sí.
Sir?
¿Dónde consigo la hierba?
Cole, where are these herbs from?
I bought them from Zora. Her stall is at the market near the port.
Your boat is wrecked. What happened?
Well, I stumbled over a cypress root.
You'd need some force to cause that damage.
Yeah. And to be really down on your luck.
A buscar a Zora en el mercado cerca del puerto. Igual vamos a preguntar a alguien, obviamente, si la conoce. A ver, esta señora.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, never heard nothing.
Can I ask you a question?
I'd tell you if I knew, but unfortunately, I don't.
Y gente, recuerden que nos sigue faltando un
Can I ask you a question?
Don't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
Could you help me?
Don't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
Yeah, I bet Zora will kill her. Did you see how she rushed there? Fearsome woman.
Aquí.
Yeah,
Could you help me?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
Debe ser aquí. Vara de oro seca.
Yeah.
Help me, please.
No, I not heard about that. Sorry.
Alguien la mencionó, pero no sé quién. Ay.
Excuse me, just one question.
What makes you think I can be of any help?
¿Alguien mencionó al Zoro que sea él?
Help me, please.
I've heard about that. Let me
Así
tell
era
you.
él. Fue al mercado del barrio chino, al parecer para ensarzarse con otra comerciante de hierbas de allí. Zora es célebre por su temperamento bronquista, aunque lleva unos días especialmente agresiva. Vamos al barrio chino entonces. Y a ver si de camino encontramos el cartel que nos falta. De lo se busca.
Are these herbs fresh?
Debe ser
And
ella.
you dare call my products substandard?
Could you help me?
I'm sorry, you should search for answers somewhere else.
Excuse me,
dare
are
call
you
my
Zora?
products substandard? I am. What do you want?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have several questions, if you don't mind.
¿Conoce a Cole Seabrook?
I came here because Cole Seabrook mentioned you. Do you know him?
Unfortunately, yeah. He's my late husband's brother.
You are selling herbs, is that right?
Do you want to buy something?
Not really. I wanted to ask if you have the herbs from this list.
Goldenrod, jasmine, strawberry. These are very common. I do sell them same as any other herb merchant.
¿Qué hay del estragon?
Have you heard of Jimson weed?
A poisonous plant, but it can help ease the pain if you know how to use it. Some believe you can use it to create a zombie, a will-less slave.
Is that what you wanted for Cole? Or did you sell it accidentally?
Did Cole get what he deserved? The Loas heard my prayers.
So you admit it was on purpose?
I admit there's a higher power maintaining order and justice in this world, and Cole got what he deserved. I'm happy that it happened, but that doesn't mean I'm to blame.
Can I ask what caused such hatred?
The sheriff confiscated all our weapons, and then the disappearance began. William wanted one rifle, just one, to protect us. Cole was too eager to help, and as a result, my Will got a bullet in his chest.
How did Cole explain what took place?
He just walked away as if nothing happened. Cole is the reason I lost my husband, and he should pay for it.
Don't you want to know what really happened?
For me, it's clear. An innocent man would tell everything. Only the guilty remain silent.
Porque ahora nosotros tenemos que ir a hablar con Cole sobre eso. A ver qué tiene que decir él al respecto. Sigue faltando un cartel que no lo veo, ¿no? Y mira que ya hemos recorrido toda esta parte bastantes veces, ¿eh? Pero nomás no aparece. Vamos a hablar con Cole a ver qué tiene que decir él sobre eso.
Sir?
I've learned about your tragedy, Cole. My condolences.
Zora told you, didn't she?
Can you tell me what happened and why you feel guilty?
My brother died. I'm alive, and William is not. That's why.
¿Cuál era el plan?
Tell me, what was the plan?
William had to get into the warehouse through the eastern gate, the one not far from the market on the edge of the railroad. I hid behind the barrels. I was on the lookout.
So what went wrong?
William went in, then came back with a rifle. I saw him jump off the crate, and then bang! He was lying there dead.
Did you see who shot him?
It was the bloody sheriff. I swear I saw him smiling.
What happened next?
My heart stopped. I froze. Then the sheriff yelled, "See if there are more rats." And I woke up. I ran away. I had just one task and I failed it. And for my mistake, the lower of death will come for me.
Todo sucedió cerca de las puertas orientales del depósito, cerca del mercado, en la esquina que está más cerca del ferrocarril. Cole estaba oculto tras los barriles. Ahora vamos a ver. El depósito cerca del mercado. El mercado es este. Entonces aquí hay barriles. Pues quizás sea aquí.
The warehouse eastern gate. According to Cole, it all started somewhere near the barrels. Chewed tobacco. That's the spot.
I hid behind the barrels. I was on the lookout.
hay otra pista.
An oily handprint. The substance has solidified. I assume that this is cosmoline with which the gun was lubricated.
William went in, then came back with a rifle.
William was shot here.
I saw him jump off the crane and then bang! He was lying there dead.
The bullet went through him, and based on its velocity and mass, I would say the shooter was no more than 35 or 40 feet away. This lamp did not leave William a chance to go unnoticed. The sheriff stood here. Cole had no chance to spot him approaching.
It's a terrible choice of position, and it cost his brother his life.
Then the sheriff yelled, "See if there are more rats!" And I woke up.
And what did Cole do?
¿Qué hizo Cole después de eso? Para todo ocultarse y huir, ¿no?
My heart stopped. I froze.
Sí se fue.
Cole sought safety in flight.
Now I see why Cole thinks he deserved it. He simply left his brother behind.
He did not have much of an option.
Sad. I think Zora would like to know about this.
Pues sí, la verdad es que no tenía más
Perhaps when
opción.
this is over, we can try the Louisiana cuisine.
No había más opción, pues si yo también lo hubiera matado a él. Ok. La supervivencia.
What do you want?
I know you are angry at Cole, but you must know that he is not guilty of your husband's death. I was at the warehouse and I saw it all myself. The sheriff shot William and Cole couldn't prevent it, not even at the cost of his life.
Why did Cole survive then? And how did he return unwounded?
He had no chance of stopping the sheriff, but he found himself unnoticed.
Correcto.
All he could do was run or die.
That jackal sheriff. Perhaps you're right. I didn't want to kill Cole. It's just too painful to know that he's still around while my Will's dead.
You can mourn with Cole. Forgive him if you can.
I'll need some time for that.
Pues volvamos con el pescador a comentarle.
Sir?
I have good news. No lowers are coming for you. You were poisoned.
What?
Zora sold you Jimson weed instead of jasmine. That was the cause of your hallucination. She wanted revenge.
It doesn't change anything. Look, the lowers were guiding her. I deserved it.
I went to the warehouse and I know what happened. You are not guilty of William's death. You had no chance of stopping the sheriff. Your only choice was to run or die.
That was my purpose as a brother. But I failed William. I'm a coward. I ruined 2 lives in one evening, including Zora's.
I spoke with Zora and she forgives you. Now is the time to forgive yourself.
You... Thank you, sir. I'll try.
Los otros dioses. Caso completado. Listo. Un caso menos. Y de los carteles estos que les digo, tengo 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 y 9. Falta el último. Pero no logro encontrarlo. Antes de continuar con la historia quiero... A ver, lo vamos a poner así. A ver si alguien me dice...
Could you help me?
No, I not heard about that. Sorry.
Quizá alguien me pueda decir dónde ha visto alguno.
Help me, please.
Sorry, mister. Can't help you. Ask someone else.
Are you able to help me?
Don't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, I not heard about that. Sorry.
Do you know anything about this?
I don't want to disappoint you, but I'm clueless.
El último, el último.
May I ask you something?
I know a lot, but not this.
Pues nadie parece saber. De hecho, los que encontramos ya ni aparecen. Pero pues no queda otra más que seguir recorriendo todo el pueblo este y ver si en alguna parte está.
Do you know anything about this?
Don't be angry with me, sir. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Están aquí si nadie va a saber. Creo que para acá no había venido, ¿verdad? Acá está. Listo, gente, lo encontramos. Harald, el médico Gausla. Se busca por irrumpir en una cárcel para socializar con sus secuaces y compañeros. Recompensa $10 y un sombrero de categoría.
This will be enough for my collection.
As long as you don't hang those ugly faces up at Baker Street.
El tipo condenado, listo. Otro caso completado. Ya podemos continuar con el principal. Pero ¿y a dónde puedo ir?
Excuse me, just one question.
I've heard about that. Let me tell you.
Un transeúnte sugiere coger un carruaje cerca de Capitanía Marítima para ir hasta el barrio francés. Supongo que será uno de estos, ¿no?
May I ask for your assistance?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Pues aquí creo que no me queda nada, ¿verdad? Entonces, pues vamos a continuar, ¿no? Hacia el barrio francés. Nos vamos allá.
Got a spot in mind.
French Quarter, and get us there fast.
Mansión de Arneson.
You know, Watson, the opulent mansions and stifling heat remind me of my time in the Mediterranean.
Corona does sound rather magical. Do you think you shall ever return?
I don't know. That place was home to some of my greatest memories and some of my lowest moments.
Aquí se lleva una casa así.
Do you know anything about this?
My dear fella, you're talking to the right man.
Me han contado que la mansión tiene una puerta grande adornada con bisontes. Es esta. Esto, ¿no? A lo mejor se va al otro lado. Y acá es. Con esta señora.
Lord help me.
Excuse me, miss. Are you all right? What is your name?
Eula, sir.
Waiting for someone, Eula?
Yes, sir. My brother Davy. He works for Mr. Arneson in that mansion yonder. Been 5 days now since I last heard from him.
Come now, why all the tears?
Something happened to Davy.
Se la han de haber llevado como parte de los
Do you think he may have left the premises?
No, sir. Davy, he ain't like you and me. He's smart in some ways, but he can't talk. Not a word. He's pure and kind.
Fear not. We will look for your brother. One presumes this gate is locked. Is there any other way inside?
There's another entrance through the stables you could try. That's where I meet Davy normally, but I couldn't get in. See, I couldn't find the key. It wasn't in its usual spot. Please hurry, sir. Find him for me.